Taylor Swift is about to pay an extra $136,000 a year on her Rhode Island house. Here's why that should matter to you, even if you're nowhere near her tax bracket. There's a new law in Rhode Island everybody's calling the Taylor Swift tax. And yeah, the nickname's fun. She's got a place out in Watch Hill, and starting this summer, her tax bill on it nearly doubles. Great headline, but here's the thing nobody's telling you. This tax was never really about Taylor Swift. It might be about you. Let me break down what it actually is. Officially, it's called the Non-Owner Occupied Property Tax Act, and it kicks in July 1st of 2026. Here's how it works. If you own a property in Rhode Island that's assessed at $1 million or more, and it's not your primary residence, the state hits you with an extra tax, $2.50 for every $500 of value above that first million. That's on top of the property taxes you already pay. So what does that look like in real life? A second home assessed at $1.5 million, about $2,500 a year extra. A $3 million place, around $10 grand a year. In Taylor's estate, assessed around $28 million, that's where the $136,000 number comes from. Now here's where most people tune out. They hear $1 million homes and think, that's not me, that's a rich people problem. Stop right there, because that's exactly the part you need to hear. This tax is based on your home's assessed value, not what you paid for it. Think about that. A lot of folks bought a little beach cottage or a small investment property in Rhode Island years ago for $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. You know what those are assessed at now? In Narragansett, in Newport, along the coast, a lot of them have quietly crept right over that $1 million line. You didn't do anything. The market did it for you. And now you might be sitting in the crosshairs of a tax that was sold to the public as a tax on the ultra wealthy. That's the real story here. This doesn't just catch celebrities. It catches regular Rhode Islanders, families who have held on to a second home, small investors with a rental, people who are absolutely not millionaires but happen to own a property the assessor now values over $1 million. So what do you actually do about it? You've got options, and there's a window to act before July. Option 1, the exemption almost nobody's talking about. If you rent that property out for more than 183 days the year before, following the state's rental rules, you're exempt. Long-term lease or short-term, doesn't matter. Rent it enough and the tax goes away. Option 2, if it's genuinely your home for the majority of the year, you're a primary resident and it doesn't apply. And if you're buying or selling a property in this range, listen up, because this is a brand new landmine. The responsibility for this tax depends on who owned the home for most of the year, and the seller is generally on the hook for what's owed before closing. There may even be a certificate of no tax due required before the property can change hands. So if you're buying a place near or over that $1 million mark, your due diligence just got a lot more important. You do not want to inherit somebody else's tax bill at the closing table. So here's the bottom line. The Taylor Swift tax makes for a great headline, but headlines don't pay your tax bill. You do. And whether this thing costs you nothing or costs you thousands comes down to the decisions you make before July 1st. If you own a higher value property in Rhode Island, or you're thinking about buying one, this is the year to actually look at where your assessment sits and what your options are. If you want to know whether your property is anywhere near the line, or you're buying and want to make sure you're protected, reach out and we'll pull your numbers and walk you through it. No charge, no pressure.